All right, how you doing, YouTube? Let's see if we can get this video in one take. All right, as you guys know, this is my 97 Mustang manual V6. All right, and this is going to be an update to my previous video of ownership. Previously I stated that this vehicle is very low to the ground, which it is. It is actually very low to the ground. However, you have to take time to get used to being so low to the ground. If you're coming out of an SUV into a car like this, it's not going to be good for you. If you're coming out of a pickup truck into a car like this, it's not going to feel good to you. I'm just telling you right now. If you're coming out of a four-door car into a car like this, I'm telling you right now, it's not going to work out for you, all right? Also, the miles per gallon on this vehicle is very good. When I tell you the miles per gallon on this vehicle is very good, you can get around town on like a full tank. You know, you don't have to stop. You have to continuously keep stopping and continuously keep stopping and stopping and stopping to fill up the car. You fill up this car one good time in the morning, it will last you a good, depending on how much you drive, it's gonna last you. All right, now these windows, right? These windows, the tracks in the door, the switches, terrible. Okay. But back then when I reviewed it and now when I'm reviewing it, it's still terrible. You go to push this button and it goes and then you gotta beat on the glass and then it goes down, you know. What I ended up doing is I ended up actually tearing off that door panel and I removed the motor because the screws undid themselves somehow. I removed the motor and I just jammed the glass up, so now that door does not work. With this one, I just got some WD-40 and I sprayed it along the tracks, which a lot of people suggested to not do, but I did it anyways. It somewhat helped, so my driver window is able to go down and up. As far as my interior, I came in and did a little custom purple because I figured if the car is green, inside's purple, it's like an Incredible Hulk, Lex Luthor type of theme. But that's my personal preference. I think it looks okay. I had someone tell me straight up like they don't like it, and I was like, okay, that's cool. You don't like it, I get it. Now I have a crazy amount of wiring going on down here, and I'll explain that all here in just a moment. But I'm down here to show you guys the setup, right? You have the clutch pedal, you have the brake pedal, and you have the gas pedal. The gas pedal is really loose. I got some zip ties. Hold on. I got some zip ties and I put them right there to kind of make it not so loose. You know what I mean? More firm pedal. I am messing up this camera right now. It's a more firm pedal. You know, the clutch. I mean, the clutch is a clutch. You know, you're gonna have to adjust the seat depending on how tall you are to get. Sometimes if you don't fully go all the way down like this, it won't go into gear, and you actually will miss third gear. I miss third gear a lot in this car for some reason. So I have to scoot the seat a lot. Like I'm like 5'6", you know. I have to scoot the seat up a lot so I can actually get that engagement of the clutch all the way down to get the shifter to go into gear. Passenger side. My passengers have not complained. The only thing my passengers complained about is the fact that the seat, like if the seat is up here and they want more space, and I'm like, okay, just push the seat back. They push the seat back and this is all the space they get. Again, I am 5'6". I don't know. They complain about this. They just want the seat to be able to be pushed back even further. And I don't know what they gonna be doing. There's the glove box. This one, the door is closed. You know, it's kind of a tight fit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But yeah, that's the only complaint my passenger gave me. They wish the seat would go back further. I could clean the seat out a little bit. You know, it's kind of stained. I need to clean it a little bit. This button here Lift it up. Car seat in the back for my little boy. There's a latch here to the back seat, right? So you can put both of those down. You know, the back seat is what you get, man. This is all you get, and this is with the seat all the way back. You know, so you know what I'm saying. I got the purple lighter to match the purple interior. I do not smoke, by the way. Do not. But I thought this was pretty cool. The blue is kind of throwing it off, but you know, I like it. I listen to music on USB, so I got all my music files on USB. I run radar, so I ran my radar through here. All right. This has been never used. Never used. It works, you know. I got to keep a microfiber cloth in here, man. Have to keep a microfiber in here to keep everything clean. And I got a nice Ford logo right here. Nice Ford logo. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey. I like the emblems on the side of the vehicle. Mustang emblems, they look pretty nice, look pretty decent. But let's move on to underneath the hood. Underneath the hood is kind of like my favorite part of the car. Back then and now, because I recently replaced my tensioner right here. As you can see, it's a different color. Also custom painted the water pump. Not the actual water pump itself, just the cover. But yeah, it's easy to work on this thing, man. You want to custom make this interior, you want to upgrade this. You want to custom design your engine bay. You want to upgrade your engine bay. Swap out your fuel injectors, swap out spark plugs, even swap out your spark plug wires. I mean, it's all there. You have all the room you could possibly want and need to do whatever it is that you want to do to this engine. You can take the engine out and put a new engine in here if you want to. You have space to work with. There's space here. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you move this this air duct from this intake out the way, you have space here. All right. Let's say, I don't know. Let's say you want to take off the exhaust, right? You can literally take off the exhaust right here. Like, I can touch that bolt right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you want to upgrade the exhaust. You know, let's say you want to put a turbo on here, or you want to run an intercooler to a turbo. You can actually, there's space down here to put an intercooler. You know, pretty sure you can put a Cobra motor in this vehicle. There's a lot that you can do to the vehicle. But what I've done so far to the vehicle, I've done 6 spark plugs, okay? I upgraded the battery, all right? I did an oil change. I did a new clutch. So the transmission had to come out. The drive shaft had to come off. The flywheel had to come off. Had to get it resurfaced. Pretty much the exhaust had to come off. It was a whole job. Like, the clutch replacement was a very big job on this vehicle. It's like the main thing of the vehicle. You know, clutch goes out, people get rid of the car. Clutch went out on mine. I actually fixed it, kept the car, and I did LED headlights because I was tired of not being able to see at night. Someone suggested that I sand this down and actually get this clear like this one, because it said it was faded or whatnot, or cooked by the sun, you know. So LED lights, new battery, 6 spark plugs, a new clutch, and that's all I did under the hood. Everything else on the vehicle was paint, audio, and interior, such as the radar, the double-din radio, the Pioneer speakers, the waxed green paint that you see on the car. That's where most of the time went into this car. Because the motor, honestly, this car sat for a very long time. The guy that had it before me, the car sat. Oh yeah, by the way, if you didn't know this is where the trunk release is at. If you've had this car for like a month or a year and you didn't know how to open the trunk and you always use the key fob, that's where the trunk release is at. And I use this stick to keep my trunk up, by the way. I don't know what y'all do, but I use this stick to keep my trunk up. And this is what the trunk space looks like. I keep some gas, tire inflator, car charger, jump cables, power steering fluid. It's pretty much like WD-40. A Milwaukee Impact. It's a fuel treatment. It's empty. Fix-a-flat, fire extinguisher, and a jack, and a spare tire underneath. And that's just the wiring to my speaker system. And other than that, the fuel pump shut off is right here. If you know, you know. Fuel pump shut off for in the event of a collision. Shut the fuel pump off so the vehicle doesn't catch on fire. But that is my trunk setup for this vehicle. It's not a big trunk compared to the Crown Victorias and the Grand Marquises and the Lincoln Town Cars. This trunk is very terrible. Like, it's small. It's very small. And you gotta watch out for this strip too. This likes to tear right here. Same here. This likes to tear right here. Gotta watch out for that. So if you go to the car wash and you're wondering why water is getting in your car, it's this thing right here. So watch out for that. These shocks are also bad. I haven't really replaced them yet. I can replace them from eBay or Amazon. I just haven't done it. I just use this damn broomstick that I taped the wrench to keep the trunk up. But I really should fix that. But yeah, also, I like the wing on the back of the car. The wing gives it a very sleek look. Looks very nice. It's color matched to the actual vehicle. I like the little air vents right here, even though they're probably not functional. I don't know if it's functional or not, but it looks good. Same up front right here. These look nice. Again, I don't know if those are functional, but they look nice, you know. And then you gotta pay attention to the body lines on the actual hood right here. You got some body lines right here. It gives the car a nice and aggressive appearance towards the front.